Look at that. Hershe is so ready. I have been put on notice. That is excellent. Did you grow that just for me?
Absolutely.
I love that. It sort of matches the one behind me right here,
Oh, I know. That's why I was like, I wonder if I could like hang mine.
Well, I don't know if you would want to put it on any of the characters behind you. That might
No, I've been saving it and grooming it just for today.
Aw, thank you so very much.
They're very
Everybody, thank you for joining me for this casual with Hershe, the Shadow Reader.
Hello, everybody.
That's her. All of her link is below. Also, I think I added your Facebook group.
Yay! Thank you.
So, and for those of you who do not know Hershe, where have you been? And please definitely go like and subscribe to her channel, because at this point you have too few subscribers. And, so there. Like and subscribe. It's free, as Ron says.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. I'm just going to say you are in the Central Time Zone.
Yes.
And I'm in the Eastern Time Zone. So that's cool. So
okay.
It's still, well, it's not your morning anymore.
No, it's 1:01 in the afternoon for me.
Yes. So what do you have for your beverage of choice?
I have Gerald-inspired mocha iced coffee.
She went fancy schmancy. She got the mocha thing going. I am having my iced mushroom infused coffee, and I do take it with milk.
Mushroom?
Yeah, it has lion's mane in it and some other mushrooms that are good for digestion and overall well-being, because mushrooms are a magical.
Yes, they are. Yes, I've heard it in chat, but I've never actually experienced it for myself. But I've heard wonderful things about mushrooms, so it might be good. I'm not gonna be too ill because it doesn't sound right, but it might be really good.
Well, you can go if you want. I mean, that would be right up the alley of a Tarot Stash Live. I think part of it was I watched that. I think it's called Fantastic Fungi on Netflix.
I've heard about that. Yeah, I think I've read like trailers or watched the trailer of it, but it was like, one day when I'm really bored, sure, I'll watch it.
And that's been a long time, and you haven't been bored.
No, I haven't. Not enough to where I'm curious, but my medical team wants me to try some because they're bringing it into the medical field, and since I qualify with all the brain things, they have definitely talked to me about it, but I kind of have this same personality that I do now. Like, to me, it's not where I want to go. It's not something I've ever thought about putting into my body.
Sure.
But unless I'm cooking with it, but I have to rearrange my thought pattern so that I can learn a new way to see it. So that's where I'm at with that.
And I truly appreciate that. That makes a lot of sense to me. There are 27 people watching, so let's say hi to a few people.
Oh my gosh, hi.
And, because these are the best chatters.
Absolutely.
And these best chatters also go over and like and subscribe to Hershe's channel. It'd be fun to get you over 100, today with the live.
Well, let's not rush a good thing now. Let's not rush it.
No. Let's rush it. So
push me more. Okay.
Bless Thomas. He was here almost an hour early. Thomas and you have done readings together. And that's where I first saw you doing readings. And girl, let me tell you, you're quick and to the point. You don't fancyfy it. It's
I'm learning to get softer. I'm learning.
I think your message delivery is quite accurate.
Well, thank you.
Intuitive Ella is here. Hello, Ella. Spirit Tribe Talks with Deborah is here. Hello, Deborah. I watched part of your live where the two of you were doing readings. And let's see, Lisa, you've been on a lot
Hi,
of
Lisa.
Lisa's lives, Kindness and Light. And Emerald Buddha is here.
Hi, Emerald Buddha. I
And
love your name.
is M.O. dressed in red? Is Mo dressed in red?
Mo.
M.O.?
I'm assuming that. Oh, I know. That's the red tutu dress for Lisa's cat, right? Yes. Thank you, Miles. Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
hope so.
All right.
I think so.
All right. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Yes. And Thomas, what was funny is you said, reminding Hershe to breathe, girl. And we had just finished up doing some breathing together just to help center us. So it was perfect. Wani R is here. Hello, Wani. Good to see you.
Hello.
Oh, look, Flowing is here.
Hi, Flowing.
Jane the Seeker is here and is in listening, lurking mode.
I'm honored. Hello, Jane.
Yeah. And just getting caught up, seeing and Stephen is here. Cosmic Orphan.
Hello.
Linda De Gonzalez is here. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Pamela Batch is here. Hello. And love it. Yeah, here you go. Remember to do all the YouTube-y things. So there you go. Oh, I am so far behind in chat.
No, you're not. You're doing perfect.
Oh, well, thank you. Meruta is here. Hello. I'm working on pronouncing
my rock.
it
Thank you.
So.
Is it Maruta? Meruta.
I'm butchering it. White Wolf Mother is here. Hello.
Hello.
And I think Jonathan here. Jonathan Daly is here. Hello. And
Aloha.
Look. Allison, Aries Girl Tarot is here. Glad to see you live. Hypnicity is here. Hello. And Medium Betsy Palmer, who is coming back on my channel. We have a couple of things planned in July. One of them is, again, another episode of Caffeinated and Unfiltered readings. And she and Terry are going to be coming on a live with me, and we're going to be doing readings together. So,
okay.
What?
I said, ooh, that sounds fun.
It does. Tracy Ralph is here. Hello, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
And all right, and just getting to know you. Yeah, there you go. All about you. Yeah, you know, we're all going to be singing that now. So, do you know that song? Is that from The King?
I probably do.
So, ooh. Beth, Aspasia Rising is having lavender and honey tea.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Rossi's Den is here. Hello.
Hello.
Just like Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious.
Lucky Charms.
I do like this necklace. It's one that I like. Okay. We are unfiltered. Well, girl, not everybody can handle it unfiltered, but you know, mushrooms are so good, and you know, it's good for your body, the balance of your body.
Yes, I'm learning. I am learning.
Yeah. Ooh, Elaine is here. Tarot Tats and Tea. Hello.
Hello.
And have you had turkey tail tea, Gerald? It's an earthly yet nice with a teaspoon of honey. I have not. That's cool.
Never heard of it.
There you go. You can EY if you want to. Oh, excuse me. Regina's here. Release the virgins. Oh, here you go. do not wait to be bored. It is so enlightening. That
Okay. All right. I will get on it. I will put it on my to-do list. See.
And here's the thing. Here's one of the reasons that I like Hershe. She, like other people that you know, have stuff to write with next to them all of the time. You know, and it's really, really very enlightening. Aries Girl is having regular roast. What? Who'd you just say?
Oh my god!
What?
I jumped ahead. I'm so sorry. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm gonna be still. I got
Nick
this.
Elser is here.
Hello.
All right, let's. I'm getting caught up. So, hi everybody. Thank you, Jonathan. Here you go. And Tom, early ritual said, "Don't get softer."
Oh, hi, Tom.
So, yeah, I am following Hershe on turned on all notifications. Yeah. So, all right, just getting caught up.
I am a work in progress. Have patience, everybody.
Pia's life is here. Hello.
Hello, Pia. Hello.
And did I see who came in that you're excited about? Because I might have missed it.
Oh my God, Brian's here.
Is Brian here?
Oh my God.
All right.
I almost fell out.
Yes, it's
Brian with Blushing Nerd Tarot.
Okay. Cheyenne Shining is here. Jackie Smith, Morella. Oh my gosh, look at everybody's here. Hello. I'm still.
Oh my God. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh my goodness. Great to see you both. I am only in for a second to say hi due to work. Can't wait to watch the playback and catch up with both of you. Well, there you go, Brian. Here you go. So
my whole world is complete right now.
My gosh. Ooh. Well, oh yeah. I have to ask, Gerald, do you ever sew paper with your sewing machine? Yes, I have sewn paper with my sewing machine.
Really?
Wow. Back when I was in college, because I graduated from art college, I actually one of my final pieces was I sewed together a quilt. Do you remember those crochet granny squares? Do you remember the granny squares? I actually made those out of linoleum. I printed a whole bunch of those and then I sewed them together.
Wow.
And it was cool.
Wow.
So.
Wow. That is interesting.
I am all saying, there you go. Blocked off my calendar for this. Oh, that's cool. Michelle Shining Light is here. Hello.
Hello.
Lovely. And I do know multiple people will be watching the playback. So right now we only have 43 people reading or watching.
Only? Oh my God. Only, you just had to put that in there, right?
So there you go. Like and subscribe to Hershe. And Brian said, I miss you all so much. I broke my hand and haven't been able to do much of anything. Shuffling is impossible. Oh my goodness. Oh my. And Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, is here. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. And by the way, Chris is also a fan of this deck. This is one. Yeah, I love it. She's like, what did I do with it? Oh my gosh, what did I do with it? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? There you go. So, and I'm going to, if you ever want a good reading by Chris, he does something called roundtable readings.
Oh, okay.
He invites you on, he does a reading for you, and he actually asks, once he does your reading, he reads the position of the card. He'll actually let people in chat give their comments on the card that he draws. It's really, really amazing.
Oh, I love when it's interactive like that. I'm definitely going to check that out. Definitely. I love when it's interactive. I like that.
Yeah, it's so cool. And I keep telling Chris, I actually have a good question that I need to work on. So,
okay.
I was 2 special things for our live tomorrow. Okay. And Calla Lizzie is here. Hi, Calla Lizzie.
Hi, Callie.
Okay, so I've been saying hi for 15 minutes, and I don't Luan. I don't know if I mispronounced that, so my apologies.
I
And
don't know if I would even trust me to try it. So
just
hello.
got the Abyss. It's amazing.
It absolutely is.
So Fleck is here. Hello. So many wonderful people. So okay, so let's talk. Okay, so your channel is called Hershe the Tarot Reader. Sure, Hershe the Shadow Reader. Sorry,
Yes.
Hershe the Shadow Reader. So I'm imagining that there is a reason for this, but let's back up and let's have you. Let's give us a bit of your origin story and your spiritual path, as much as you're comfortable with sharing.
I I don't really have a point of origin. Yes.
Okay. I was just going to say, take a breath and let's take a sip.
Oh, okay. Well, I can do that too. I was just trying to see, was there an actual beginning point? And if that's the case, then it would have to be before my mother received me. I began that early with my journey.
And by the way, and just okay, I did warn Hershe that I was going to be heaping praise in her general direction throughout a lot of this live. If you have not gone over to her channel and seen your story part 1, it's very honest, it's very direct. It may not be for everyone, but it's exactly what it is, and it's really, really incredible. And I see Shaw Woman here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, Chris, this is Hershe, Chris. Has anybody colored their Terror of the Abyss? I have not. I would totally be interested in that.
I edged mine in rainbow pride colors.
Oh, nice.
And I've used it so much it's faded, but I don't know if you can tell if the edging is colored.
Wow. Cool.
But I will not do this because there's a reason it is the way that it is. So for me, the color is here to intensify this.
Sure. I get that. Okay, so more wonderful people are coming in. So let's just.
Hello, everybody.
So you were sharing.
I'm just gonna go back 5 years. Okay. 5 years ago, I had another awakening, and I had another real hard reality slap and said, Hershe, if you don't focus on what you're being pushed into, you're literally going to have had all this beautiful borrowed time and wasted it. So 5 years ago, I just kind of started calling bullshit on myself, and I say that word very heavily because it took a lot for me to just start saying, you know what, that's not real, that's not right, and that's not how I feel. That's your forced thought on me. And I just literally started cutting off what wasn't meant to go into the future with me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Kelly doesn't Cat's Wellness Tarot is here, and you were with Kelly on Wednesday?
Yes, the 28th. Okay. The 28th, yes.
So, and Intuitive Ella said, I'm so proud of you, Hershe. So
I carry you with me everywhere.
There you go. Well, and here's one of the things. Terry at Holding Your Space did an interview with you, and I thought it was really powerful. And
thank you.
I would encourage you that if you have not seen it, to go and give it a watch. And Hershe, you and I talked about this backstage. I don't rewatch my lives. Then don't. If you can't watch it and look at it just to listening, okay.
I would definitely critique me too hard, and I'd get in my head. So as of now, I have not.
Okay. So, but you know, I would encourage people to go watch it because it's an honest and truthful look at part of your origin story.
Yes, it's
And
just little pieces of me. Yes.
yeah. And you know what? Little pieces of me are here. It goes back to that idea you said in that live, which was they're all steps on the ladder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
So,
my ladder is not consistent with how far I have to reach or
yes.
not reach to get to the next level. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it is, I can't even see it, but I know there's a way up there. I just have to figure out the pattern and I will reach it.
Yes, and you are open and honest enough for yourself to realize that it's just the next step that
Yes.
you're working on.
Yes. Every day is a brand new day.
Yes, every day. And what's one of the t-shirts that came from that? I mean, every day is just
Oh, life is just.
life is just.
Life is just. Yes. Keep
Yeah.
hope alive and life is just.
Yeah. And I think that that's one of the things that I appreciate about you. Um, so there is a lot of beautiful, beautiful things going on in chat. A lot of support for your live with Terry.
Thank you,
And
everybody. Thank you.
if any of my mods can find the link to that live and can put it in, I would appreciate it. But you know, everybody is already going over and liking and subscribe to Hershe the Shadow Reader.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So there you go. But one of the other things, okay. So your spiritual journey, so that was 5 years ago. And
Well, my big push, my final, my leap,
yes.
my coming out the closet was November of last year, basically when I met all of you guys, and I started pulling strengths from people that didn't even realize they were pushing me and molding me and helping me, and I'm here now because those people believed in somebody they didn't know. They knew that energy was authentic and it deserved, and that's what I'm holding on to. That's my hope.
Yes, I just put the link in, by the way, because
Thank you so much.
I was rewatching it, and Michelle Thom is here.
Hello, 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 hello.
Smith is here. It's not always fair, but it is just life.
Yes.
So, and thank you, Thomas. Carry your way. And yeah, you're getting a lot of love. Now, one of the things that so you are a person who you embrace the idea of shadow work. And I know you and Kelly are going to be talking more about shadow work later in the week. But is there what does that mean to you? Shadow work.
Shadow is my cupcake version of trauma.
Okay. Say a little bit more.
There's many levels to trauma, and the person I am, I literally crawled out of the mud. There are millions of us, and I'm here to show you that I only crawled out and made it out because of the light that I found within myself. And I am now a testament, and I have a testimony, and it's not got anything to do with anything that man made. It's something that my universe and my higher power created long ago, and I'm just taking that ownership and giving it a time and a place, and I'm living in the present moment as much as possible.
Thank you. And I think one of the things, I mean, this was so okay. I'm going to highlight this because Beth has shared. She said that's beautiful. That just goes to show how the energy people put out affects the world in ways we don't know. And I also think, and one of the things that I appreciated about the show is how you were you were you weren't discounting any of the trauma,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and And I liked this so much. I sent a text to a friend this morning and said, "Watch this video. This is why I know I like this person." And it was like the first 5 minutes and 30 seconds in, you start talking about the importance of it's 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 how you it's what you do that you're doing for recovery. You're talking about what you're doing as part of your recovery,
Hmm.
not rehashing the trauma.
Right. I'm not living in the moment because the moment's gone. It's gone. Now I give it its pride, its place, and it gets to have its own shine, and it doesn't take from me anymore.
Yes. And I think that's really beautiful because I am, people have heard me say it.
Hmm.
Um, Work is work, whether it be shadow
Absolutely.
work, whether it be light work, and
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, and the words we choose matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very much so. And I'm
And
learning to get more cautious about that because I've always been brutally honest and not been the most forgiving about how people are taking what I'm putting out there. So
mhm.
as I'm learning to learn a new way, I hope that people are very patient with me as I critique myself so that I reach these goals that nobody else can do for me. I have to do this for myself.
And yes, I mean, and I'm here to support that.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, because it's your journey. It's not mine.
That's right. That's right. But I'm not doing it alone either. And there are people in my life that even if I fall on my face, I'm still going to make sure they do not drown.
Sure.
It's not meant for me to be anything more than a stepping stone to those that want to get where I'm at. And I only want to be a platform. I don't want anybody to take anything that doesn't resonate with them except use everything I give with hope, love, and light.
And honesty, which are all part
Authentically,
of it.
yes.
So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Michelle Marie, Astrological Tarot, is here. Hello, Michelle Marie. I owe you an email that I have been ignoring. Not really. Um, and Deborah is back. Patricia Tyree is here. Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
And White Wolf Mother said, my Wi-Fi is cutting in and out. So I completely understand.
We're all in the same boat here.
Yep.
Grab an oar, everybody.
Yep. Yep. And so it's all good. I'm just getting caught up because yeah, honesty is awesome. And here's the thing, honesty is really important, but honesty without compassion is just cruel.
Yes, and that's where I was at for decades. Decades. I did not care if you were not a child or a senior citizen. You were fair game, and that's exactly how I looked at the entire world.
Yes.
So I have had to do a whole lot of I am genuinely sorry.
Well, and there is there is a lot of the power, because I cannot control how you respond to what I say.
That's right.
I can only be willing to be vulnerable and be with you wherever
Absolutely.
you are, and if we meet on that path,
Yes.
great. If we stay a long time, great.
Yep.
But if we don't do if we're saying honesty without compassion, that's brutality. That's just cruel.
Right. That's what I was saying when I would be like brutally honest. Like I forgot that they were as human as I was, whether they walked parallel with me or we hit a crossroad in our journey, and I didn't honor your placement at that time in my life. That's my ownership now, and my apology is genuine because here's my ownership of what I did to prove that you were wrong and I was right, and all I did is make a butt out of myself.
Yeah, and nobody likes that.
No, not usually.
I mean, there might be some people who like ass, but
I'm not one.
only appropriate times and with full consent.
Absolutely.
Michelle
Absolutely.
Williams is here, and Michelle Marie said that comment reminds me of the Page of Swords: truth delivered without tact. Yeah,
I'm learning. Yes, I'm learning.
yeah. And Beth Espacio Rising said honesty is tricky too. Statistics may be solid fact, but honesty is very fluid and changes as we change and is different for different people. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So, so true.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it's like
Vivian.
Tracy Ralph said, you sound like you sound and seem like someone worth taking the time to get to know. Real substance, Hershe.
Be patient with me, please.
Oh, of course. Hi, Viviani. Good to see you. Yeah. I mean, and I mean, we are all a work in progress.
Oh, every day is a brand new day to learn yourself, tear yourself apart, and put yourself back together the way you want to be seen, heard,
Yes.
and felt.
Yes. And I think, so I really appreciate, as I mentioned earlier, I talk about things as this like tarot helps me do my work. I don't put a light or a dark to it because that's just me. It helps to frame it as you do, as you have. I get it. And what you're doing, stick with me, Hershe. This is
I am.
important.
I am.
Stick with me. You see light in the what people might consider the dark work, because therefore you take control of it. You are not letting someone else control you. You are, I mean, you're owning it.
Oh, for sure. Yes, yes.
You're
Yes.
owning it. And it's so, so powerful.
Yes.
So very powerful.
I think my ultimate goal is to prove to the ones that don't want to see that it's just as valid as the light, the sun, the all of the what they would call light or whatever, that there's shade in that light, and that's those gray areas are in your part of the world as much as they're in my part. So,
and you need both, because one without the other you can't have.
that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I mean, you can't have. By the way, Patrice is here. Hello, Patrice.
Hello.
This
Hello.
is the lovely Hershe, the Shadow Reader.
Hello. Hello.
Patrice is one of those people who, like many people, many of the best chatters, are willing to look at the reality of things.
Oh, good. There's two sides to this coin every time.
Actually, there's three: the top, the bottom, and the side.
Aha. You're slipping. You're slipping, Mom. You're slipping, Mom. Go get yourself.
Oh, listen to that. Happy is life. Okay, just getting caught up. I love it. And it's like, stop being so humble, Hershe. You're amazing.
I'm not. I'm literally owning I'm owning myself every single day. Every day. You guys don't know. I have this amazing team, and they're not, and I don't mean that medically, but they are medically involved with me too. But I have this amazing team, and I wouldn't be here without them. And whether I reach out to them every day or every 5 months, 5 years, there's never any time or miles between us. It never picks or it never falls off. I mean, this team that supports me, I wouldn't be here without them.
And just remember, you are part of that team as well, Hershe.
Oh yes, no, I'm learning that. I'm learning.
Yeah,
I'm learning my value every day. Every day, I'm learning to not be my biggest critic. I am not here to be Siskel and
Siskel and
Siskel. Yeah, I scrambled egg brains, but that's where I was going with that. I'm not them anymore. I'm not them anymore.
Yeah,
it's okay for me to accept my award right now.
Good. And the award to Best Shadow Reader goes to Hershe the Shadow Reader.
Oh my gosh, I'm so honored.
Beth said Mahatma Gandhi's happiness is when you think, is what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Balance. I am balance.
Yep. Yeah, you can't have one without the other. The lovely chatters are doing are being away, being amazing. The only way to wholeness is to embrace the darkness and the light, and one is not better than the other. They are just different.
Absolutely. We are both trying to get to the same place the best way we know how. And I did not, and I say it every day, I didn't grow up with this philosophy, but I am learning to live in it now. And it has brought so much stability into my quick to go the wrong direction mind. So,
Yeah. Well, and I love that because as learning things as an adult, you have a different appreciation for it.
yep, because all those forced thoughts that I grew up on, I don't have to give them value in my life anymore if they don't actually represent me.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tom, Early Ritual, said both light and dark are valid and necessary to grow. I tend not to label my work either way, but I definitely work in both spaces.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And here's the other thing is because that's my approach to it.
Mm-hmm.
People they want to do shadow work, great. I am going to do everything I can to support you.
Right. I am the same. I am the same. That's what the platform that I'm building is all about. It's not about me trying to stand up and showboat or steal the light from anybody. It's about me building a platform so that somebody that's been in a trauma criticizing, it led me to PTSD type of moments. It led me to do things I would have never done. Don't judge me. I was forced to make decisions I didn't have a choice in. As Adele says, easy on me. That's literally my theme song. I was forced to make choices that I would have never chose. I would have never chose them for myself. So yeah. I'm learning to accept that.
And here's the thing, learning to accept it and learning from the choices that you've made.
Aha, there's the aha.
So there you go.
That's it.
Patrice said, I'm a lover of authenticity and kindness, of course. And I think you're going to get both of those.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We like you. We really like you. I did warn her. I said, we're going to be heaping praise. And,
they like us.
Oh, and Michelle Williams said, I just saw an orb in front of Hershe's camera.
Oh, guys, be still. Sorry. No, I want no. You made me do it. It's your fault.
And the lovely
Candy. He's gonna build a I'm sorry jar like a snort jar. Just watch. Watch what I tell you. It's
well, I already told Hershe that she was in apology timeout because she was apologizing for things that there was no need to apologize for. So I told her that.
Old habit.
Candy,
I'm learning to break them.
Candy, Soul and Soil. This is Hershe the Shadow Reader. Hello.
Hello.
And she says hi all. Getting caught up in chat. Look at it. Thomas says you're up to 70 subs. So there you go. Dolly on the shelf. Do you want to explain the dolly on the shelf?
I cannot. To you privately, I did, and I'm sorry, but she is wonderful. Her name is Ella, and she has traveled quite a ways, and she has made just as much of a change in her existence as I have in mine.
And that's a perfect explanation. That's well done. So your YouTube channel.
Yes.
Because everybody is liking and subscribing
to my 13 videos.
Stop it.
I can laugh at I'm laughing with myself.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. The 13 amazing videos.
Yes, that is my favorite number in the whole world, whether you know it or not.
Twisted Sushi is here. Hi, Twisted Sushi. Just in time for Hershe to tell us what do you hope in a year, when, I hope it won't be a year that we get together again. Maybe you'll have me on your channel sometime in July. Maybe. No
Ooh,
pressure.
delight.
What is it that you want people to get when they visit you? Your
Help. Help. I want them to know that hope is possible.
hope. Okay. Okay.
They
And
don't have to hurt themselves anymore. They don't have to hurt, not alone, and they don't have to do it alone. They don't have to grow alone.
mhm,
They're not alone.
yes. So it's important for you that you create a lovely space by sharing how you're working on letting go of the trash that used to be your trauma.
My favorite word. Yes. Yes. Yep. I'm
Yes.
carrying out the trash daily now.
Yeah. And here you go. And Candy has put your link up. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sometimes and Calla Lizzie said, Wani, sometimes working with tarot can help you figure out what it is that you're trying to learn.
It helped me find me, that's for sure. I didn't realize I was a whole tarot deck all by myself.
I like that. I'm a whole tarot deck
By
all to myself.
Absolutely.
Love that. Love that. And Angela Cartomancy Mesquite is lurking and lunching.
Thank you for listening.
Yes. And a lot of people are subscribing, so there's that. Thank you. So the idea of I'm gonna take a sip because I'm the energy is beautiful here today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And Candy said, Hershe, powerful stuff. It is powerful.
Thank
because as I one of the things that I appreciate, Hershe, is your trauma has been transformed into trash, as you said, and then you take out the trash every day.
Every day. Every day.
Say a little bit more about that.
So without going into my planned show with Kelly that I promised her that I would save for her show, I can tell you that when I started this journey, I carried my trauma and I was a victim every day. And until I found my ownership, acceptance, and I forgave myself, it was at that point I realized that people were using my trauma against me and they were throwing it in my face. And I immediately started throwing it out the door. I gave all the power to them. Here, go ahead. I had my rabbit moment. So go ahead and talk about me being from a trailer park, have being this. Go ahead, go right ahead, do whatever you want with it because I'm done. That is my trash. And if you choose to pick it up, that's on you. But I'm sending it with blessings and love, and I hope it helps you. But if not, that's now your burden to carry, not mine.
Well said. Nothing more powerful than
power back. Yep.
Yeah. Nothing more powerful than cutting things loose that no longer serve you.
Absolutely. And I have learned that literally hard away, not hard way, hard away every day of my life.
Yes.
I'm learning the easy road now. I'm working smart, not hard.
And working smarter is still hard.
Because it's the harder thing I've ever had to do.
Yeah, you show up every day.
Oh, it's so hard to stay present. Oh man, I want to so easily let the shadows creep in and just carry me to a place and time that does not exist. And what good is that actually doing? It's not serving me at all. It's not carrying me anywhere, and it's not lifting anybody. It's lifting them. It's benefiting them. It's boasting them. It's selling them. But it's my story, so take ownership.
Yes. And by owning it's your story, you are the one who controls it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And Chris, Elemental Cartomancy, said, creating a space where people can heal from their trauma. Beautiful Queen of Cups energy. Yep.
So I got that the other day in a read, and I think, matter of fact, I think it was you, Gerald. Didn't I get that for you? And I said, "Oh my God, that's big energy."
Uh-huh. Yeah. And Beth said, good for you, Hershe. Wow, such powerful words. Victimhood is a dead end to growth. Sometimes I have to talk myself out of that ditch to get back on the road.
Do you know how many times I hit that ditch? I'm like the bowling ball that hits the gutter and then somehow bounced back in. I didn't get a strike, but I definitely picked up that spare along the way.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh,
Yep. The
yeah.
universe has my back in ways I didn't even know are possible, so I know it's in abundance.
I love that. And Mary Thornberry is here, and
Hello,
Sonia is here.
hello, hello, hello.
So that's going to be on with Kelly on Wednesday that you're doing it. And
Yes, yes. Very tight-lipped about a whole lot of that. So I apologize to anybody that was hoping for more of that.
no, they'll just watch your live, on with Kelly on Wednesday.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
why there's feedback, people. If you can't watch it, then
Absolutely, absolutely.
So do you use decks to help you as part of your spiritual journey?
Oh my goodness. Oh, so many. So many. Every single one has a very, and I probably have at least 100 decks, even though it doesn't show at the moment, but I have a very personal connection to every single one of them. I even name them. I edge them, I modify them. They're very much my babies.
Very nice. And Allison said, I finally left my old story behind for real. Yes. So empowering to do this.
Oh, I'm right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Congrats.
I am going to put the link in for that. Hang on. See if I can do that.
Which Kelly?
Yeah, there are a lot of Kellys.
Dozen Cat Wellness.
Here you go. Okay, got it. Okay. Just going to put it in there. Paste. Okay. There you go. That's the link to the live. And so let me get caught up in chat.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome. And Chris is doing something great. Chris has been creating art, been painting with acrylic, got over myself and went for it. That's amazing, Chris.
Oh, I love that. I love artists. I consider myself an artist, and I love it. I love expression, any form of it.
Yeah. And Hershe has helped me learn from my shadows and embrace my chaos. She's amazing, guys. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. And and Thomas said you're at 78 subscribers right now. So we have a full tarot deck of
I'll get some rains. Oh, go hurry up. I'm gonna need rains in a minute.
So yeah, here you go. Oh yes, honey, I have skid marks. You go, girl. We are survivors. And yes, and so Hershe does sigils now.
Yes.
As much as you're willing to, because if people have gone to watch the live with Terry at Holding Your Space, talk about a deck that you have created, that you were working on the copyright for it.
Yes.
And is there anything that you want to share about that?
Sure. I have been drawing things my whole life, and I did not have a clue what I was drawing. I always considered it doodling. My family said, "Oh, she's doodling again. So for about 4 years ago, I started having these really crazy dreams of like my doodling, only I'm not just doodling. It looks almost like they're blending it into like hieroglyphs, and these lost languages, and I started talking to my family about it, and it wasn't getting me anywhere. Like, my family was getting frustrated with me, like, Hershe, we don't understand it. So my guides and Metatron and Miles kind of slowed the images down as they would come in, and it would give me time to kind of etch them.
Sure.
Well, by the time I had finished etching them, I had etched 56 images of sigils that turned into a complete oracle deck with a guidebook. And we spent almost a year and a half making sure that this wasn't something that I had saw in a program and with my scrambled egg brains had forgot. Like, this wasn't something I was stealing, or, because I'm a big thing against that. No theft by deceit on my part, ever, never. So when I found out that it was authentically genuine, I started hearing Metatron and Azazel saying, oh, now she wants to realize what we've been doing her whole life. And I'm like, why now? Why now? Like, nobody's going to understand this. And I didn't know what it was. So my TT was like, I'll show you what it is. When we verified that it wasn't some kind of lost ancient knowledge that, I shouldn't have, we realized that I was creating sigils, and they're incredibly powerful. They're very ancient, and they're very protective. And I need the whole chaos community to know that they are being built with all kinds of shadow and light.
I like that. So sometime in the future, people are going to have an opportunity to perhaps purchase this.
It's a goal that's not yet made the printing of the calendar, but it is on there to do. Yes.
That, that's cool. All right. I started a couple of comments because Hershe did, there's your link. And Chris said, I think Hershe needs a fan. Her celebratory roof pumps need a fan, thwarp energy. Well, there you go. Boom. You can make it happen. There you go. That's great. So oh yeah, Michelle is like, ooh, gave me the chills.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So are there other tools that you're working with right now? I know you use tarot in particular. Big fan of tarot Tarot of the Abyss.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
And
this is very personal for me. This is my personal, private. I don't share this with anybody. That's why you will never probably see it unless, I'm just goofing off on Shadow Pun.
Okay. That's cool. And you work with, you mentioned Metatron.
Yes. I work with my guides. I work with my ghost. I work with Metatron. Azazel sits on my left. Miles sits on my right in the front. As a teacher, as a guide, as a tool that I have learned that I cannot live without. I've learned to love his voice, which took me quite a while to get used to. And then I have Slim. He's my newest guide, but he's here literally to call BS when I'm feeling myself.
Yeah,
he's my self-check.
I love that. And just in case you missed it, Ms. Tarot D is here.
Oh,
Ms. Tarot D, this is Hershe the Shadow Reader. Please make sure you go over and like and subscribe to her channel.
Thank you. So I would say my other tools, I work with a lot of stones and crystals. I actually work with Ouija boards or door boards. I call them door boards or communication boards. I work with a little shrunken head. I work with some tools that are very misunderstood and sometimes fall into the wrong hands with people that shouldn't be playing with them. But where I am and what I am, these are my kind of tools that are meant for me to use.
And that's a very important thing, because just because I don't understand a tool,
Absolutely.
I think a lot of times there's misinformation about
Yes.
tools that
Yes.
people have and use. And
That's a
just
lot of
because
horse stuff.
yeah,
Yep.
just because I don't understand it
Yes.
doesn't mean it's not powerful in the best hands.
That's right. Absolutely. I've actually been playing, my oldest divination tool is a Ouija board. I've been playing with one since I was 7 years old, and I've never, and I repeat, never, ever had a bad experience with one ever in life.
Yeah. And Purple Elephant Deb H is here. Hello, Deb.
Hi.
Don't apologize for your tools, Hershe.
Oh, well, I don't apologize for me. I apologize to the ones that can't think past their nose. So, see, I mean that with love and respect.
Sure. Yeah, because they haven't had any other experience. And
Exactly. Exactly.
Tom, Early Ritual said Hershey getting all the stars to come out for her live. There you go.
I'm so honored right now. I'm
Well, let's ask you this, because we are almost at an hour, and
okay.
Purple Elephant Deb H has said they have been lurking.
Thank you
And
for listening.
oh yeah, and by the way, Purple Elephant Deb H and Cartomancy Mesquite are going to be on Woo Woo Witchery and Coffee Club on Thursday. We have a special guest, Richie from Longman Tarot, will be joining us.
Ooh, I love Richie.
That one.
I love Richie.
We already have one question that we're going to answer.
Okay.
So, and Intuitive Ella said, tools aren't scary. The people that use them are. No, that's.
I don't think I don't think the people in the back heard that, but I'll be quiet.
Tools aren't scary. It's the people that use them that are. You hear that?
Exclusively on Tarot.
Yeah, speak your truth. Yeah, there you go. Love to connect to my guides. So you have B is here.
Okay, before you go to left base, finish third base. Before we go to the home run, you said we are almost at the top of the hour, and then you jumped almost to home base. So where were you going in between the slide to home base?
What lives do you have coming up?
Oh, lives do I have coming up? I have my I have Allie with Heart and Soul connected tomorrow. I believe it's at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I've been getting that time wrong, but I believe it's 9. And then I have Kelly with Dozen Cats Tarot Wednesday, and I believe that's at 7 p.m. And then Thursday is my platform devotion day, and that's my day for my platform and my gems. And we just jam it out, lives all day long, morning, afternoon, night. I'm 1,000% committed to my gems for Thursday. It's their day.
Okay. Oh, and Michelle Williams said, I'm so glad my chills comment was taken as a compliment, because it was. It didn't cross my mind.
I felt that. Yes.
Negatively. It's just something I love about the community.
Absolutely.
We choose to perceive and receive positively.
Most indubitably. Yes.
Yes. And so excited for all your lives, Hershey Pia's Life said. So
thank you.
This is great. So what is bringing you joy?
I'm alive.
Yes.
This wasn't promised. This wasn't promised to me, and I have found a reason every time I wasn't meant to come back. I have found something to come back for, and this time I'm taking advantage of it. And I just, every day that I wake up, I'm that right there.
And I'm glad you wake up.
So am I.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
I don't put a lot of thought into it. I know I probably should, but my day is pretty structured routinely, and I don't kilter off a base too far anymore. I pretty much stay on my beaten path, and I accept it as it comes, the moment it comes. I don't push it to the back. I literally go through hell the moment it hits me, or I climb the mountain, or I swing in the hammock. I'm present and I'm there.
Yeah.
I literally find joy in my shadows. So every day is just me.
And I appreciate that. I'm like thrilled that you're here. Oh my God. I'm like going, woohoo! Hershe's coming on. Hershe's there. Hershe's here. So
Thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
you're welcome. And so everybody, thank you for being here. I'm trying to think if I have any other notes. We've talked about YouTube channel. Everybody's going over and liking and subscribing. Talk about your tools because they're your tools. They bring you joy.
Yes.
And it also sounds like you are also a person who, as a new tool shows up, you're willing to learn about it.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Best part of college was I say it all the time, was Religions of the World. I loved it so much. I took a 1 semester class for an entire year because I got to play with all these amazing divination tools
I love
from
that.
all over the world. I had the best college professors ever. I was the best student. I loved being a student.
I love that. And Patrice said, you're a powerful teacher, Hershe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Wow. There you go.
Thank you.
And Calla Lizzie said, my first time to meet Hershe. This was such a treat. Yes.
I do, Miss Tarot D. I do. I do. I have a set.
Scorpio Mama is here. Thank you, Hershe, for being open-hearted and letting us all in to know you. So
thank you for coming along with me.
Yeah. Oh, you read Bones too?
I have, yes. Yes, I have. I enjoy it. It's lifting. When it's difficult. It's difficult. I want to learn tea leaves, but I haven't met the right person to bring it into my life yet. But it's coming. It's in my beaten path along the way somewhere.
There you go. And Allison said, "You shine, Hershe."
Thank you.
And Jonathan said, "This has been amazing. So glad to finally see Hershe." And Jaw Woman said, "Anyone do I Ching?" I don't.
So my professor, my Religions of the World professor, did introduce it to us as, one of the tools. I did have fun playing with it, and I have done it with other practitioners that use it regularly. When I was in Florida, I met several wonderful voodoo priestess and high priestess that use it, and I enjoyed it. A couple of shaman used it in ways that I didn't think were possible, but it's not one that I actively practice myself just because I'm not fluent enough in it.
Yeah, there's a comfort level when you get to know it.
It's very structured, and I love that part, but sometimes I'm too much of a Gemini for it sometimes.
So, by the way, tonight I am on with Ginger Faye Tarot and Divine Musings tonight at 7.
Yay.
So we can see you there. Hershe, thank you very much for being here. Thank everybody for watching, going over and liking and subscribing to Hershe's channel. Links are below.
Thank you.
I'm going to do the outro, and Hershe, you hang out here. Thanks everybody for being here.
Until next time, everybody.
Yes. All right. Bye.